Hello everybody and welcome back. I know I said a while ago no more lightsabers, but you're probably going to see a lot more lightsaber reviews on this channel coming up because I have found myself in the house of Marcus, who is the guy behind Saberproject, one of my favorite, well probably my favorite all-time lightsaber shop. And in front of me I have his entire collection at my disposal, along with like 50 other, honestly, like lightsaber history defining hilts. So while I'm here, I'm gonna try and grab as many of these as I can and show you. So I've got the opportunity to really look at all of the Saberproject hilts that he has available at the moment and just tell you guys about them, because I've got 2 videos on my channel so far, and there needs to be more about them out there. If you don't have a Saberproject, I hope this video will get you to buy one. This is the Zephyr. In my opinion, one of the most beautiful sabers in the collection and a very unique just lightsaber overall. It's unique because it really looks like it should be in episode 3. It's like one of these lightsaber designs that I can definitely see, like this must have been in the case, you know, where Ewan McGregor and Hayden were like picking out their lightsabers to use for the movies. It just has that prequel look to it. Well, most of his sabers, if not all of his sabers, do. He really bases his designs, at least from what I can tell, around like episodes 1, 2, and 3. It's got this really like classic zebra style prequel print on the saber, which we see on a lot of hilts. The emitter is really cool. I will say I like the like angled upward. Like it's not just straight out. It's not just jutting straight out, it comes up at like an angle and evens out. Of course, if we put a blade in here, oh, my favorite feature of this, well, one of my favorite features of the Saberproject sabers is that it's active when it's off. If the battery's on, it does these little extra Star Warsy twinkly lights. So it actually gives the feeling of like, I don't know, being active. It does that little extra for a lightsaber. I don't remember where we've seen this. Someone's got to remind me. It's in one of the movies where there's just like an inactive lightsaber and it's kind of blinking. Isn't it Luke's? I don't remember. But it's a really nice touch. I love it. It really shines nicely through the windows there. I had to pick one of these up. I actually really love the design of these. Now, Saberproject. His sabers are my favorite because they are so comfortable to use. This one may be the only exception, simply because of the vents. And it doesn't make it unusable. It just means that I don't want to do Obi-Annies with this or flourishes, because it just, my fingers get tired. I tried it yesterday at his class, the Saber Academy in Karlsruhe. I think that's correct. And I had to switch out because it just makes you, it's uncomfortable. But I switched right back for when we were doing our dueling stuff, because if you're just holding it like so and using it for your typical dueling actions, then you barely notice it. Really love the detail of those extra little like vents there. These are just purely decorative. They don't go into anything. Same with the line, as you can see, goes all the way around. Really gives it a very striking look. I really like it. Of course, all of his Generation 2 sabers come with the same chassis. A very just straightforward, sleek, very well put together chassis. I actually installed one of these myself yesterday, and they're very well put together, these things. Like there's no wonder I've had my saber from him for like 3 years now, and it's Saberproject. My Saberproject saber it's the only saber in my collection that I think has never given me an issue, ever. And that's because he builds these with such care and with such just efficiency that it's like you can't, like, it's so hard to make these things go wrong. I've yet to do that with mine. Now, I do believe that he is about to start selling the sabers empty, because these chassis are actually interchangeable. You can take out the screw back here and then you literally just slide it out, pull it out, and you can put it into almost all the other Gen 2 sabers, except for the crossguard, I believe. Outside of the crossguard, you can slide these in to any of the other sabers and start using them. So that's really awesome. If you have one fully installed, you can get the rest of the collection for way cheaper. Although I do recommend having 2 fully installed ones just so you can use them both at once. And of course, this has a dark side version, which is also very, very cool. I almost picked this one. This was my first pick, but I ended up, my Jedi gave in, and I was tempted by the dark side, but I made the right choice in the end. So I'm taking one of these home with me, but I very nearly took home the dark side one. What got me was the upper part here, the silver coming through on the black is just, oh, it's so good. It is so cool. Of course, when you turn it on, lights blink as well, and that's just very aesthetic when it's coming from the black. Just gives it a very evil, ready to go look. It's really cool. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's really cool too. Same with of course, let's see how the emitter comes out on the black. Honestly, it's very striking coming through a black one. I'm sure, actually, let's put it to a red. There you go. That red coming through on the black. That's so cool. It's, yeah. Genuinely beautiful sabers, both of them. I'm gonna see if he'll let me take an empty one of the dark side with me home. But yeah, this is the Zephyr from Saberproject shop. So if you want your very own Saberproject shop Zephyr, I cannot recommend them enough. I cannot recommend them enough that I actually have partnered up with Saberproject to help them sell more of these sabers. So there's an affiliate link in the description below. If you go through that, you'll also support me in the process, which I will be very, very grateful for. And I genuinely, even without that, I cannot recommend these lightsabers enough. I'm not kidding. Saberproject sabers are the most reliable lightsabers that I have ever used, and the most comfortable lightsabers I've ever used. Not these ones specifically, but other things from their collection. I really, really recommend you check them out. So I've been Stoney Magnum. You have been wonderful, and I really hope you pick up a Saberproject. Again, link in the description below. Hit that like, subscribe, and stick around for more lightsaber stuff. I will see you guys in the next one.